Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Willow today, but not on the BTS. I think the Inara one was the last one of my BTS videos. We've only got, I think, a week or two until the patch goes live. The Battle Pass says 10 days left. On top of that, the BTS has actually been down for the past couple days, and I also have covered most of the things I wanted to cover, other than like a skin and one gameplay change or something like that. So we're going to go back onto live and play some Willow with a setup that I've actually been meaning to do for a really long time. I actually got this as a suggestion actually a couple of videos ago as well, so this is something that I definitely need to do. This playstyle is actually relatively new because it isn't something that you would have been able to do a couple patches ago, because I think originally it used to do something completely different. Then they made it heal for 50 every second when you're standing in your dead zone, and now they've upped it to 65 a patch or two ago, which means at max level you get 325 healing every second you stand in your dead zone, and it also lingers a little bit after you leave for I think about a second or half a second or something like that. So yeah, what we're actually doing is just self-heal Willow. If you want my normal setups, they're here in the top right, but the one we're going for is the one here in the bottom left. Max level pixie dust, tiny bit of sparkle for a little bit of extra duration on the dead zone, although it does already last for 5 seconds, so this isn't necessary. Then we have Twilight, because the cooldown of the ability is actually quite long, 15 seconds. It does make sense because it's also 100% cauterized, but when you're going for it as a kind of healing ability, you do want to pull it down as much as you can, so we're pulling it down by 3-4 seconds with Twilight, and then Just Believe for reset when we get in a limb, which I have in my other setups too, because this card, even though it has been nerfed, is still really, really strong. And then Flora is just kind of a filler card, so reset, cooldown reduction, duration increase, health, and then the main one, which is the heal. This isn't going to be a first impressions because I have actually played with this already and it worked surprisingly well. Probably going to stick to Onslaught and TDM because on the PTS I was doing a bunch of Siege, and I know some of you guys like to see the other modes. For talent, it doesn't really matter what we go for. You'd think Nightshade would make sense, but we're kind of using the dead zone just at our feet, so it doesn't really make sense to go for the extra damage. Blast Flower or Score will probably be what I go for. Blast Flower is kind of just my safe pick, so I guess I'll grab that in most of the games. And another thing I should clarify, because I know somebody will ask me in the comments why I'm not using Shenanigans for movement speed for 2.5 seconds after we activate dead zone. It's mainly because it's 5% a level, 2.5 seconds. It isn't crazy strong. It is decent, but with the cards we've got in the setup here, I would consider pretty much all of these more powerful than this one here. Alright, well, for game 1, we've got TDM Snowfall Junction. Went ahead and grabbed our Willow. We've also got a Victor, a Lex, and a Nessus, so triple damage, a flank, and then also a Genos. We can self-heal pretty well. It's 325 a second, so you can easily use this without a healer. It's actually maybe a bit of a better situation to go for it, and obviously it doesn't even get rid of the anti-heal effect of your dead zone, so you can still use it as you normally would, or if you're fighting close range with somebody, you can get a heal and also dead zone somebody. It's kind of obvious how it works, but I feel like I do need to explain at least a little bit. Luckily, most of you guys are super helpful in the comments. If somebody asks a question, I usually don't even get time to get to it, because some of you guys that watch my stuff usually interject and give them a hand, which is of course really, really nice and helpful. For the enemy team though, we're up against an Amani, a Maeve, a Damba, a Dian, and an Andro, so pretty much the exact same team comp, except they have one extra flank. We'll also be starting off for Chronos, obviously, because the cooldown of that ability is like 16 seconds. For talents, we've got Burst Mode, Luminary, Heroism, Reposition, so a little bit different. Cat Burglar, Alacrity, Godslayer, Spitting Eyes, and then Spirits Chosen, so their stuff is a little bit more standard. That is Amani going for the route straight off the bat. Victor is just standing still for some reason. Let's get rid of this Maeve. This is my first game today, so I'm going to be a little bit rough. I'm getting battered by that Amani right click. Okay, definitely going to take me a little while to get used to playing because I haven't played in a little while. There's a right click for the Damba and also the self heal. That is a double. We'll F ourselves over to the right side, so I think they're spawning over here somewhere. I did just kill this Andrew a minute ago, so yeah, they're definitely spawning here. There is the right click. That is Maeve and Amani blasting me again. Andrew's kind of dashing over the top. I can hit under that a little bit. I'm going to try and dash over here, throw the dead zone down, throw the Q as well in case anybody wants to chase. Oh, I guess I'm getting hit from the side. Nearly died to the Amani again. Feel like they're playing really grouped and we are definitely not. That is Amani on the right click. Probably shouldn't have started using my ultimate when I was getting hit by that. Let's blast the Leanne a little bit. We'll throw our right click down aggressively for like the first time in the match so far. Hello Andro, he is pretty much gone, kind of behind his right click there. We'll throw that down for the self heal. As you can see, 65 a tick. It ticks pretty damn quick as well, and then as soon as you go out of it, it does actually linger for a little bit. Let's finish off this Amani that was kind of close. We'll throw the right click down, reset coming in clutch. Pretty sure I just saved myself there with the self heal. Let's get some hits on this Maeve. I threw my Q down for kind of no reason. She should be gone. Nice. We'll throw the right click down. I thought Amani was blasting me, but I guess she wasn't. Oh, she's just here. Okay, it's the route. We just finished her off. We'll throw the Q down before I die because there's like 3 people around me. At least we get some damage after we're gone. Gonna pop the F and go for the ult because I'm pretty sure the Amani's here somewhere. Oh, she's on the little thing that I usually stand on. Let's see if we can actually clear her. Never mind. I think she realized I was going for her. That's Andro chasing me down. I'm gone. We're getting kind of battered so far. We'll go ahead and finish off our Chronos. Sadly, you can't actually heal allies with this. It is just a self-heal. It'd be really cool if she did have like a talent or something that would change it into a group heal. That'd be a really interesting playstyle. Maybe they should change a Nightshade into that because I barely see anybody actually use that talent. It'd be maybe cool if it changed it into a group heal. I don't know. Is Amani going indoors or where is she going? I saw her glide to the right, but I don't know. We'll pop the F. Leanne is going for the ult for some reason. Very strange play. She is out. I have no idea why she did that. We'll go ahead and grab some Haven. How the hell are we 10 kills behind? I don't think I've actually been healed by Genos once. The stats page for this one is definitely going to be kind of interesting, I guess would be the word. We'll throw our right click down, tried to hit behind the reversal, and that didn't really work. Damba's also there, so it's the Amani. Amani's really the only person who's actually been giving me any sort of trouble, but even then I still have no idea how we're so far behind. There's some more more shots for these guys. I'm just going to get a reload in, F ourselves over to the side, throw our right click down. Hello, Leanne, you're gone to the victor. We're going to lose by 15 kills. I have no idea how we lost so hard, but I guess the stats will clear it up. There is, I guess, the defeat for game 1. I feel like I did fine. The self-heal actually worked surprisingly well. It does obviously limit you a little bit because you keep wanting to heal yourself instead of using it for anti-heals, which I guess kind of hurt me a little bit, but even then, 10, 7, 41k, I feel like I did fine there. As for the rest of the team, Kinessa did fine, Lex struggled a ton, Genos, I don't even know if he was playing or not. I did say I didn't get a single heal from him, and it seems like neither did anybody else on the team because he literally healed for 0 and did 900 damage. I genuinely think a bot would have done a better job there. I don't know why he was put into that match, very, very weird. And then the Victor, I guess, struggled a tad as well. Their Marnie gave me the most trouble, their Maeve actually did pretty good, but she didn't really give me too much trouble. Damber, I guess, did fine, but nothing crazy. Same thing with the Leanne, same thing with the Andro. Overall, I reckon we probably could have won that game if we had maybe the Lex and the Genos do a little bit better, but yeah, weird way to start off the video. We'll just go ahead and requeue for another one, sure. Alright, well, for game 2, we got another Snowfall Junction. We got a Drogos, we got a Kinessa, an Io, and an Andro. We're up against the Tyra, another Drogos, another Kinessa, a Buck, and a Ceres. So again, very similar sort of setup here, it seems like. The one downside I will say to this sort of way of playing Willow is when you're in the air, you can't really self-heal at all unless you're like close to a wall and you can throw your right click onto that, because obviously you're flying around and you have to be pretty close to the ground to get the heals. Same sort of thing if you use your F upwards, which I usually do when I'm like in the middle of a fight and stuff. So there are definitely a few downsides to definitely keep in mind if you're going to be giving this a go. It does work surprisingly well though, as you kind of saw in game 1 there. The self-heal is quite nice, and a lot of the fights does seem from like the loading screen this is a bit more of a normal game, higher leveled characters and more borders and stuff. But we'll go ahead and I guess grab Blast Flower. I don't know, I feel like Scorn would be a decent choice too. It would have probably worked better there in game 1. Should we just mix it up and go for Scorn in this one? Yeah, sure, screw it, why the hell not? I much prefer Blast Flower, but for the sake of the video, we'll go ahead and grab it. We'll get some Chronos and some Nimble. For talents, we've got Eagle Eye, we've got Fusillade, Lifelink, Kush, Revolver, Fusillade again, Burn Monster, Reposition, Bulk Up, and then Mortal Reach. So I guess Burn Monster's going to screw us over a little bit. Let's go ahead and clear that mine. We'll F ourselves over to the side, throw our dead zone here for the self-heal, just to hopefully avoid this Tyra as best as I can, but I am probably dead. Yep, there we go. Joker's managed to finish her off, but I probably would have got that kill if I had Blast Flower there. I will say another kind of benefit to this setup is that a lot of people don't know what you're doing. My right click just got me the kill. I'm going to throw the Q over there and F myself inwards. That was super janky and I cut myself off super hard. I'm going to throw right click down again, but nope, I guess I'm dead to Kinessa. There must have been a mine because there was no way she shot me from over there. But I was trying to say though, is a lot of people will have to check your actual loadout to find out that you're going for this, because it's not like a freaking talent or anything, which people do usually check. I'm kind of fighting this Buck really awkwardly here. Put through the right click down, he's gone. I nearly lost that fight though, Jesus Christ. Bought some more Chronos. I'm now behind the Kinessa. I'm just going to throw the Q there and watch her die. That was one of the funniest kills I've had in a little while, and that's brightened up my morning a little bit. Let's get rid of this Ceres as well. How the hell did I miss that shot? I guess I'll throw a Q here. I don't know why I thought the Tyra was there. We'll throw a dead zone further, which we did actually land. We'll F ourselves here, pop the ult and just fly around and be annoying. I should probably pay attention to the Kinessa because she's probably going to kill me. I guess I'll hit her with my left clicks or my Q, both. Yeah, sure, she's gone. Get some hits on the Ceres. I'll throw the dead zone down where we're going to land so I can get some heals. Throw the Q, get a couple more little hits on her. She's very low. F ourselves over, but that doesn't give me ammo because I'm not using my normal setup and I am probably dead. It did seem to take him a little while, and then she emoted afterwards, which is a bit strange. I don't know if that just means she's seen my stuff. We'll throw the dead zone on her, get some hits, F ourselves in for the heals, and then finish her off. There we go. Nice. I did nearly die for that one. Throw the dead zone down again for the heals. Throw the Q over. I do really not want to peek right now. We'll F ourselves over the top. I did get some damage with the Q there, but that is seemingly where they're spawning. I'm definitely dead. Jesus Christ. What am I going for? A 5-man flank? Glide over the side, pop the F, throw the dead zone down, throw the Q as well. Anti-heals, explosions. We've got everything going. There we go. She is gone. Just avoid that Drogo's a little bit. F ourselves over aggressively. Throw the dead zone down. Hello, Ceres. Didn't I just kill you like a second ago? I think I did. She just spawned in like the same spot again. That is Tyra. Let's get a little hit or two over there. Throw our dead zone down for the heals. Also kill the Ceres because obviously our dead zone does still anti-heal, which makes it pretty strong. That is definitely something they could do though with Nightshade, is they could make it so that it doesn't anti-heal anymore, but instead it heals like your teammates. Although then it would be more of a trade-off talent than like a buff talent. I don't know. We'll go ahead and get some more, I guess, Nimble. We'll also get some Life Rip because why not? Go ahead and pop the ult again because why not? Get some hits on the Ceres. Hit it with the right click for the dead zone. Drogo's is going to come up and try and punch me. I'm going to cancel that early. F myself to the side. I guess we managed to outpace him there. Holy shit, that actually worked. I cancelled my ult early for like the first time in ages. I can't remember really ever doing that with Willow, but there we go. We're actually still up. Seems like the match is pretty much over. There's the last kill on the Buck. I think we won by the same margin we lost in game 1. Would totally put that down to teams because I feel like I played pretty much the exact same there, but overall pretty decent game. Actually did better though. Apparently 61k is way above everybody else there again. Kind of similar to game 1, although our team did way better in that one. Kinessa, Andro, Drogo's all did really good. Drogo specifically there with only 1 death. The IO also did really decent. Then for their side, Tyra struggled like a tiny bit. Buck did decent, probably the person giving me the most trouble there. The Ceres did pretty good. The Drogo's did pretty decent, and then the Kinessa struggled quite a bit. I was definitely paying a lot of attention to her, even though she wasn't really playing all that well. Shoutouts to Warm Staff there. That was the Tyra. She did emote a couple times after she killed me, which made me think that she had seen my stuff, or maybe she was just doing a battle pass challenge. I don't know. Shoutouts to him though. Right, well, for game 3, we got on some Magistrate's Archives. We've got an Andrew, we've got a Ying, we've got a Sky, and an Ash. And we're up against a Ram, a Strix, a Maeve, a Grover, and an Eevee. So I'd actually say this is a bit of a better situation to go for what we're going for this time round. Although I should say this is definitely a setup that works better when you actually play it yourself than when you watch it on a video. For talent, I guess I could go for Scorn or Blast Flower here again. Scorn did work quite well there in game 1. It is onslaught, so maybe I should go for this. But at the same time, they do have a Ram, so we'll go ahead and grab Blast Flower. Either one, though, I'm sure would work fine. We'll go ahead and grab Chronos again. I'm going to save it for Cauterize this time round, so we can use our right click a little bit more for ourselves. For talents, we've got Curse Revolver, we've got Resonant Smoke and Dagger and Battering Ram. So Ying's going for damage and Sky's going for heals. She does actually seem to have a decent setup for it as well. We're up against Wormhole, Street Justice, Rampant Blooming Nocturnal, and then Enforcer. So yeah, pretty standard talent selection all round, other than the Ying and the freaking Sky being flipped. I guess I'll go ahead and just jump straight on the point. Am I going to play aggressively so I can use my Dead Zone still for anti-heals and also self-heal? I don't know. I'm going to F myself up to avoid the damage, although I think I might have still got hit by it through the Q over there. Got a pretty good bounce for it. Actually, that is a pretty decent spot for the Q. That Grover's really low. I don't know who I just direct hit. I'm going to F myself up a tad so I can get a bit of a better angle, get some shots on her. She's gone. Throw the Q there. Maeve is just throwing hits at me and somehow I'm juking them. I have no idea how I dodged so many of those hits. She is gone. Throw the right click down for self-heal. More shots for the Ram. We're hitting him for 740. Throw the Q kind of in front of him a little bit there. He is 100% gone, even with the damage reduction we're going through him. We'll F ourselves up again. Get some more hits on this Grover. He does have the gold skin, which is throwing me off a bit. We'll throw the Q up there for a bit of a bounce. Some more shots on the Maeve. I'm playing way more hectic this time around. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ult. It is a little bit enclosed on this map, but screw it. I'm going to go for it anyway and see if I can get some decent damage on him. That Ying is really low. Not a Ying, it's a freaking Eevee, but she's dead, so who bloody cares? The Ram is, I guess, running in. No. Okay, F ourselves over. Throw a Q down. Pretty sure Maeve is somewhere in our backline, but I actually don't know where she is. Ram is running in, I guess. Okay, gives me a good chance to get some stacks on him. He went for the Q. We'll throw that there. He missed his route, so we're still alive. Ying is jumping in. Not a Ying, it's an Eevee. I know it is. Throw the right click here. That's going to be anti-heals for the Ram. Get some more little stacks on him with our Blast Flower. He's just going to run away, although Strix is running in. There's a Q. Okay, there's the F. I keep doing that thinking it gives me ammo, but it doesn't. There's some hits on her. She's gone. Dead Zone for the heal. I'm pretty sure they're just here in the middle. Yep, that is Strix hitting me, and so is the Ram. That's Maeve going for the ult. I'm on like 400 health. There's a right click plus heals from the Ying, and also freaking getting out of combat. There's some hits for the Grover, hits for the Ram. I'm definitely playing way more hectic this time around than I have in the other games. That is the Grover going for the ult. I'm getting the weird animation because I was on the end of my mag. There's some more hits for the Maeve. She is not gone. There's some hits on this Strix. We should be able to push up on him here. I'll pop the F. That doesn't give me ammo. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm blind. I did throw a Q in a really good spot. He's actually gone. Holy shit, that worked. Throw a Dead Zone over there. That didn't really do anything. Kind of wasted it there. Throw the Dead Zone down again. We also killed the Grover, just healing up as best as I can. That's Ram going in on me. I think I did still get hit by that. Yeah, that was the Strix. I don't know. There's a Q before I died. I think that's my first death, actually. Yep, indeed it is. Jesus Christ, I've been playing mental. Guess I'll go ahead and finish off our Chronos because we actually had like 1600 credits, and now we're max cooldown reduction already. This setup is actually working really well so far. I think Willow in general in this situation is pretty good. We'll throw the Q, also throw the Dead Zone for the heals. Tried to pop the F, but that did not work, and I'm still actually gone. If I reacted a bit faster, I probably could have gotten out of that, but at the same time, I was really close to him, so I probably was destined to be killed there either way. I think I also got shot by the Strix, maybe. I guess I can hit Y to find out. Yeah, there we go. That's why I died so quick. Genuinely, like 95% of the time, I forget I can hit Y to find that out, but there goes the Strix. Hello, Eevee. What are you doing going in like that? I don't know. We'll F ourselves over here. Where's the Ram gone? I don't even know. I have no idea where that Ram went. I guess he died to the Sky. Let's go in on the Strix. Throw the Dead Zone here. I have no idea where he is. There we go. Managed to guess. I just assumed he was running back to spawn, and I luckily guessed right. Grover is here on like no health. There we go. I think he did dip in my Dead Zone. There's the right click for the heal. Is he going in on me? He is. I guess you can't get over here though, huh? Yeah, his Strix hitting me though, and I am dead. Okay, fair enough. I was laughing at the Ram because he couldn't get up the ledge, and I was just kind of stood there, but then the Strix just double tapped me and I died, which is why I'm getting some Haven, because he's really one of the only people there giving me any sort of trouble. The Ash is just standing still on the point. I have no idea what's going on. Paladins, when I play early in the morning, just fries my bloody brain. Throw a right click down for the heals, trying to get some hits on the Grover. Throw the Q, get a couple little more taps on him. There we go. He is gone. What was he trying to do with his positioning there? I have no idea. Let's F over onto the Strix. We should be able to get rid of him pretty quick. Right, I got a nice little bounce there with the left click. There's a Dead Zone for the self-heal, but now I'm gone. Going in aggressively kind of worked, but at the same time I wasn't expecting two of them to be on the bottom. Went ahead and grabbed Haven 2. Also a little bit of life rip. 3 of them are in there going in on the Sky, and the team's not really paying any attention to them. Are they going around this way? Oh yes, they are. Hello, Maeve. There is some shots for you. My heal coming through pretty clutch. We'll throw a Q there for him. Get some taps on him. F ourselves over to this nice little spot. Throw a right click there. I think the Strix is here somewhere because I heard him in Viz. Oh, I guess he's just over here because I think I saw him. Yeah, there we go. There's a tap or two for him, and I threw the Q behind, so that should be a kill. Nice. We also got some damage on the Eevee. Are you even a person? I don't know. That was a sketchy play there. That makes me think she's not actually playing. Ram is doing laps. We'll throw that there for the heal. Get some more taps on him here. He's going for the ult, but he's dead, and somehow I didn't get touched by that. Okay, we'll go ahead and pop the ult. I'm just going to try and fly down here. Where did that Strix go? Oh, just here. Hello, my guy. I'm flying way low lower than I want to, but you are still dead. Let's dip into the heal. Gonna try and go around the side. Holy shit, I'm actually still alive on like 500 health. Throw a Q there for the bounce. F ourselves out of the way. I'm 100% dead here. Even with that heal, there's no way I'm gonna live, especially with an Eevee there as well. Overall, we've absolutely shredded this game. I hadn't looked at the score pretty much the entire time. We're at 398. Well, we're finished now, and then they only had like 130. We demolished them there. I feel like overall I played really, really well. The heal came in absolutely clutch. That was definitely the best match out of the 3 we played. 16,578k. The stat definitely shows it off there as well. As for everybody else's stat, the Ash did really well. She played the objective a ton. Ying did pretty decent. The Anjo did fine. The Sky did alright as well. Overall, pretty solid team. For their side, Eevee did okay. Maeve did okay. They definitely could have done better though. Same thing with the Strix and the Rom, but they both didn't do anywhere near as bad. They both had about 45k. Rom definitely gave me the most trouble there, but it wasn't doing any crazy plays or anything. And I guess finally the Grover also did alright. I'm kind of surprised we won that by such a large margin judging from the scores there, but I guess it really was just the objective time because we were on it the entire time there, as you can kind of see. But yeah, there we go. That was self-heal Willow. Don't really have anything else here I can add at the end. It is definitely one of those setups that you notice when you're playing more so than you would notice when you're like watching a video and stuff, like I said, but I hope you have enjoyed it regardless. Let me know what you want to see me do next. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Of course, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all really, really soon, and as always, stay frosty.